Hi there. Over the last number of years, foam rolling, often called myofascial release, has become way more popular in the sports industry and for people in general just to manage their pain. And I have to say there are amazing benefits with foam rolling. However, there's also some understandings that I want to share with you which makes fascia decompression a different perspective than foam rolling. One of the things to understand is when we're rolling with something that is porous, like a foam roller or even a tennis ball, it's made of material that is somewhat porous. So when you're rolling on the surface of the skin, you're going to be affecting those surface layers of fascia. However, the challenge with the body and the fascia system is that as we over time age in our negative alignment and with unconscious posture and breath, the fascia will literally grip onto bone with a force of up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. So the root of our issues are at the bone. So when we're simply rolling on the surface layers, we're positively affecting those surface layers, but that's not going to get all the way to the bone, which is where the issues really lie. Fascia decompression has three parts to it. The first part is melting through the adhesions through the layers of fascia all the way to the bone. And so we use a tool that is similar in density to bone. What happens when you lie on the tool, you're actually getting a sandwiching or a squeezing of the tissue between the bone and the tool. This is creating heat all the way to the root of the issue. So we can effectively melt through the layers of fascia. We don't work on the surface as in moving the block on the surface. We plant ourselves in that space, and then very slowly, as the breath allows, we start searching for pain as we twist and turn and navigate through those layers of fascia. I like giving the analogy, it's like the difference of taking a boat on the ocean compared to deep sea diving. We want to go deep sea diving if we really want to get to the root of the issue at the bone. In a nutshell, that's really the basic difference between foam rolling and doing fascia decompression techniques. Now, it doesn't only end there, because what we want to do is understand what brought us to these negative alignments in the first place. For the most part, it's unconscious posture and breathing. We're dominant on one side. We age in a forward rotational direction. We are like a building. We're supposed to be supporting our cellular structure in a way to ensure that all of our cells remain in their space. If they are, there's optimal space in and around the cell for ease of absorption, as well as ease of removal of toxins, debris, negative emotion away from those cells. As long as there's optimal flow, the body's healthy. However, because we're dominant on one side and we're not really conscious of how we use our bodies, we tend to fall into these negative patterns of posture. I'm right side dominant, and if I wasn't aware of how to support my body, this would be my fallout posture all the time. I'm compressing over on this left side. My right leg is splaying away from balance. The right leg is actually the flat tire or the driver of pulling my body out of alignment. My equal and opposite side, my left side, anchors to stop me from tipping over. So over a lifetime of standing or walking incorrectly, the fascia develops patterns, gripping onto bone, causing the collagen to migrate away from where it is to create false walls and false floors, which is essentially scar tissue. This blocks blood and oxygen flow to cells. And because, again, it grips onto bone, that's why it's so important that if we want to actually get to the root of the issue, to not just manage the issues and the pain that we're in, but to actually take a step forward and rebalance our entire cellular structure, we do need another tool and a different technique to drive through those layers to get all the way to the bone, which again is where the root of the issue is. So definitely continue with the foam rolling because you're going to get tremendous benefit. But if you want to take a deeper dive, click the link below so you can receive our 9-day sampler program, which will teach you all about fascia decompression. And we would love to hear your comments.